Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's another day, of course. It seems like today, it seems like Saturdays seem to be the most busiest. Yeah, it's like today looks like there's so many people. But luckily we're doing cardio, so by the time we finish, probably everyone's gonna be gone. Wait, this phone's retarded. Fuck's sakes. Apparently I had to update the iOS, right? But right now there's no Wi-Fi. And I finished, and I just opened it, and the phone ain't even working. That's so retarded. The phone literally cannot work unless there's Wi-Fi. Bro, this phone literally will not work anymore. It's so retarded. That's actually annoying me. Because how am I gonna do my timer stuff? Because like, I finished the iOS update, right? But I can't access any of the normal features until that's retarded. Fuck off. Anyways, today we're gonna be doing some more cooked earth, and probably majority we're gonna be doing scum's wish today. I have a suspicion we're gonna be finishing it today. We've got the time to finish Scum's Wish today, and yeah, really about it. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do some maintenance here because this stupid retarded phone. There you go, connected to my hotspot. That should work now. Wow, literally had to just connect to the hotspot. Okay, everything looks pretty normal to me. Excellent. Well then, now what? Yeah, we are going 6 speed again today. Okay, well since today's Saturday, the regime should be pretty simple. Kind of. Well, today is pretty much just cardio, early dips, L50 regime, eat food, do some editing, and then I have to do a delivery work, and then that's it. And then it looks like we can probably do Scum's Wish for like, maybe there's like there's like 8 episodes. No, but then I don't think we actually be able to finish Scum's Wish, even if we did it early. There's like 8 episodes, which is like probably 4+ hours, considering that we have to do our analysis on it too. So you can safely assume that one episode's nearly an hour. And we got to do cooked earth. However, however, with cooked earth, all we got to do is just what? Get ready for a wyvern, which means we need more ammunition because we need to genocide them all. Yeah, kill all the parents and stuff. So we'll figure that out. Yeah, so it really looks like Saturday is the busiest. I wonder why. Maybe because some people don't have work or something. One thing for sure is that our heart doesn't really pump that fast at 6 speed anymore. We've gotten used to 6 speed for a while. Now I am kind of curious though. What kind of topics are on? What kind of topics are on our AI? None, because nothing here is signed up. Cool, so we can't even check anything on our phone. Do you think if we just go at 10 speed now for 20 minutes straight, that would break our record? Only one way to find out. So for 19 minutes, if we walk at 10 speed, will we beat our record without even meaning to? This is going to be hard, but worth it. We're at floor 43 right now. Let's see what happens. Hold on. I need to blow my nose. Sorry, I had to blow the nose real quick because we're going to be really heavy. What? You fucking bastard, I swear. Bro. Oh, so much for that, anyways. So much for that. No, the timer reset fully. But we were at like 43 floors. Look, even if the timer reset, we're just gonna start it now, right? It'll be a good test to see what happens. It might be slightly unofficial. But you know, be impressive though? If we just went at 10 speed for 20 minutes and beat beat a 30-minute record without adding the 10-minute time. This is going to be challenging, but let's do it. 10 speed, no handles for 20 minutes. Let's see. I'm going to be breathing really heavy and the talking's probably going to stop, but I will update you every now and then. Of course, we're going to have to use our arms to swing. Okay, 30 minutes and 40 seconds. The heart rate's already very heavy. 5 minutes. We're at 28 floors. 112. And heart rate's 160. 312 calories. And 112 floors is the estimate. Okay, at 6 minutes, we already have to deploy the mouth breathing technique. Data collection is complete. 10 minutes is 140 calories, 55 floors, heart rate's 169, and yeah, 888 steps. So yeah, there you go. Data collection is that estimate is, well no, first of all, 10 minutes at 10 speed is around 55 floors, and heart rate is definitely 169. Okay, breathing signs were heavy after the 6 minutes. Had to use your mouth to breathe a bit after 6 minutes. Besides that though, our best score was 149. So yeah, we're just gonna go at 6 speed now. We've got the data. If we want to do 10 speed for 30 minutes straight, we would hit an estimate of 165 floors. So only like a 16 floor difference. But yeah, unfortunately, since the treadmill died, no, since the machine died at like 11 minutes, we won't get the best data. It's alright. So yeah, that's really about it. So 10 minutes at 10 speed gives us those stats. Heart rate is already at 144. So yeah, overall test, not bad. It seems like our 149 floor record stays safe for now. So yeah, okay, our heart rate should be back to normal now already after 3 minutes of climbing at 6 speed. So is there anything else to really talk about? Yeah, so at the past 6 minute spot, we started breathing with our mouth. No, like inhaling with the mouth, breathing out with the nose. But if we just use the nose purely, it will work as well. But I guess past the 6 minute spot, we really did just try inhale with our mouth. Heart rate 147. Okay, I'm done. I'm done analyzing things. I already got the data I wanted. 10 minutes is 55 floors. 10 minutes, 55 floors in 10 speed. Yeah. And again, it's from no handlebars either. I think we had like a brief couple of seconds on the heart rate monitor, but wasn't anything too bad. That means if we really wanted to significantly beat our score, we'd have to be consecutively going for 30 minutes in like 11 or 12 speed. That's going to be interesting. It looks like golden hour is not dying down. Oh no, golden hour is dying down a tiny bit, but nothing significant. There's no point in changing t-shirts today because we're only doing dips, so there's really no point of changing shirts. We ain't going to be lying down. It seems like we only change shirts for chest and leg day because both of those days require us to lay down. For shoulders, we do use our back, but we're sitting up straight, kind of, so it's not as big. There we go, done. I guess I showed the stats, but it's not really worth anything to show because it's a pretty relevant stats. It's pretty relevant stats. 20 minutes plus 240. So let's see. No, these stats don't really make sense considering that it's got like 10 minutes of 10 speed and then 10 minutes of 6 speed. But I already told you guys with my words the data, so we know exactly what to do. Well, no, if we want to go higher, we're gonna have to go a lot faster than 10 speed for 30 minutes straight, which is gonna be, well, it's gonna be a challenge, that's for sure. We're already dying from 10 minutes of 10 speed, so doing like doing anything higher, we're gonna have to break the limiter again. We're gonna have to break the limiter. Something went into my left eye when I was cleaning. I think a slight piece of paper went into my eye, like the paper towel and stuff. Something went into my goddamn eye, my left eye. I'm pretty sure like a small piece of paper towel went into my eyes. It's alright. I don't know who, but someone moved this ad machine far away again. But it looks like to me, golden hours actually. It seems like everyone just disappeared again. So we'll get the stretching done and then get to it. Actually, matter of fact, I sense. I sense a change. I've read the patterns. So we go over here instead. Yeah, I've read the patterns on Saturdays. I have read the patterns on Saturdays. So I know exactly what to expect. There's usually a regular on Saturdays that occupy that space, and I respect it. I'm gonna continue going dark, but goodness gracious, we have so much water to drink. It's insane. Huh. So this is what my voice sounds like without headphones on. I guess I am pretty loud, huh? I don't even know that. I forgot how loud I am. Sometimes when the gym's really quiet and I'm talking, right? People can hear my voice quite loudly, especially when I'm talking a lot louder, kind of. This is my normal voice, and then if I mumble, I go like this. But if I talk straight like this, then yeah. Yo, scum swish today is gonna hurt my brain cells. It's gonna hurt my brain cells today. I already know that for a fact. But I kind of might do some more cooked earth. Now that we know that the turrets are pretty OP, can't wait to genocide the entire wyvern family. I can't wait. Steal the children, kidnap and yeah. Well, off to do mass dips and get bloated of water. Isn't that quite nice? I think that's a very excellent idea. I think that's a lovely idea. Because what else are we supposed to do? You know what I mean? What else is there to do besides get mass bloats of water and dips and all that good stuff? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Really, ain't nothing wrong with that. Looks like golden hour is the other half is here. Well, no, golden hour is double, double digit, kind of, nearly, nearly. Okay, that was a bad idea. No, not bad idea. Wasn't. It's not. Wasn't a bad idea. It was just heavy. This time, this time the handles are bone dry, rough. So that was good. And I only finished all this water. Oh man, we haven't actually done a story video in a while. Not gonna lie. I think it's been like 2 or 3 days since we've not done a story. So to so to resume the getting, I mean the overvlogs are slightly shorter than usual. Sometimes when we are, sometimes when we are on the stairs, our voice is a lot more muffled because, oh no, our voice is a lot more hidden. Water's done. Well, see, if you ever see my camera at the gym, when you look at the display, it's literally just grey and it's literally grey. Like there's no color to it because it's recording an Earth log. No, I mean Apple log. Get it? Yeah. One water bottle's down. We gotta drink another one. Also, wait, what was I gonna say? Forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something in my mind, but I completely forgot. Today's schedule seems pretty good. Just gotta. The only thing left is the Alpha 3 regime, but that goes out. That goes down pretty fast. Well, no, it takes like a solid hour, but I don't really mind it considering that the last 20 minutes of Alpha 3 regime is just so purposeful. It's like, gotta do what I gotta do. The training's definitely helped a lot because now we can do planks for longer, and we can also do plank thrust like way more. Like, oh man, you need insane, you need insane ab strength to even do those type of like, you know, in plank position and you're like thrusting, bro. You need so much core strength for that. When I first tried it, I was like, damn, and you have to do it for solid minutes. It's insane. Oh no, we're not done yet. We're only halfway. Only halfway. It's alright. But yeah, the dips and pull-ups are definitely fly by when I'm doing them at HQ. I think it's because since the weather break. No, hold on. Shut up. Drink the water. No, hold on. Not even halfway of the water. Wait, there's so many things to talk about. Talk about the dips and pull-ups, and talk about the food. One thing for sure is that today I think we're light, but we might be heavy. Because yesterday, instead of eating the full rice, we halved it. We did half bread and half rice. Oh yeah, so today, no, this week's pull-ups and dips have definitely been very satisfactory because let me tell you why. The mosquitoes. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. So this week's pull-ups and dips are very good because the entire week has been either really windy, raining, and cold, and the mosquitoes just didn't appear at all. So I took my sweet time doing those pull-ups and dips because, oh no, not sweet time, but I was a lot more. like I could like at least chill a bit, enjoy the outside instead of trying to rush things and not get bit by mosquitoes. When I'm trying to rush, no, when there's mosquitoes, I literally do them as fast as I can do them and then kind of just constantly move around. But yeah, the weather was just so cold that no mosquitoes appeared, or it was either raining, so no mosquitoes appeared. It seems like they only appear during like warm, dry, no wind conditions. Annoying as hell. But yeah, haven't gotten bitten by any mosquitoes. So I remember we were talking about how we was gonna move the dip machine if the mosquito problem was gonna be pretty bad. But recently, no need. Also, every time I do dips and pull-ups outside, I have a spray can next to me now. So whenever I see one, I just spray the entire area and then start inhaling the good stuff. Smell the poison in the air. Great. If I can smell it, then the mosquitoes will die. It's a trade-off, but it's worth it. And also this entire week, we have been consecutively 69 to 70 kg range. But maybe today will be different. Don't know yet. What I do know is that we're super delayed in the water. I'm gonna be sick. Hold on. The water's catching up to me. Do I feel the pain? I don't know. The water's catching up to me. Yep. Definitely not very good right now. Looks like they're chugging that much water and then doing dips like that. That's not very ideal. I'm gonna relax on the water right now. I think I'll just drink the water at the end of the dips at this point, because that did a lot of damage. Don't really, that was not good. I don't know. We drank like 0.4 kgs of water in one go, and then did the dips, and that was not very, wasn't very nice. I'll tell you that. Not very nice at all. How much water is left, anyways? Ah, that actually makes sense. We did drink like nearly 0.4 to 0.5 kgs of water before that dip. That's why that felt really, really bad. Yeah, so we actually did drink some. We drank like that much water before the pain came. Makes sense. Done. Yeah, I swear the water hurts more than the muscles today. Matter of fact, the dip muscles aren't really that bad today. It's not bad. What's bad is my goddamn stomach, and we go check our weight, and that's basically it for the day. Done. I don't even know what to call the title of the video yesterday, because there's nothing really. What did we talk about yesterday? Nothing. Alright. We'll go check our weight now. Well, who was 36? Someone was 36 kgs. That's impressive. I wonder who was that. 36. What? Man, we are actually just this entire week really have been consecutive. 69.85. We really are. Oh, I upset myself. We really are consecutive today, this week. So that means that we need a. Huh. We're consecutive. Therefore, that means that we shall perhaps lower calories. Well, I mean, we already are low in calories though. We've dropped to like under. No, we've dropped to like around 2k. We've dropped 600 calories. already, so maybe I might drop a bit more. Oh yeah, hold on 1 minute. Appreciate everyone again. We'll see you guys next time, alright? Next week, I wonder what we're gonna be. Maybe we could try. I think now that we know that we've been consecutively 69.85, I guess we'll just start. Now that we're gonna cut, or now that we're lowering calories again, I will be expecting us to be dropping to around 68 kgs to 67 once we start cutting. And we're probably gonna cut like, we'll probably cut, I might even just cut to like 1,800. We might just do that instead. See what happens, right? We might lose some muscle, it is what it is, but we know that 2,600 calories is definitely not not ideal. Might be ideal for bulking, but we're not trying to bulk. We're gonna go to the Instagram era soon, so we're gonna start cutting. 1,800 calories is